My name's Bonnie and this is my partner Colette Ross.
Hi.
Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Colette Ross. You did my work already for me.
This is Jackson. He's a 2-year-old Chihuahua. And Frankie's a 12-year-old Pomeranian. We ended up being homeless through an illegal eviction. Then all of a sudden we're in a snowstorm. She's in a wheelchair, and we have 2 little dogs. And we're like, what the hell? I never ever in my life ever thought that I would be on the street. Both of us used to work and had great jobs at one time. Like, everybody is a paycheck away of being homeless.
So we ended up on the riverbank, basically.
And camping, in early spring is not that great. You're always in protection mode. Yeah. Like that's how you live, in protection mode. So you're always kind of high strung in protection mode constantly.
Like, you're sleeping, but you're really not sleeping.
Yeah.
Like,
the best time to sleep is during the day.
During the day. You could be minding your own business, but it comes to you, like, those people, like, I don't know, like, it's just awful out there. Mm-hmm. That's probably the worst fear, is what could happen.
I had all these obstacles and dangerous situations where we were in, like, that shouldn't happen to people that, over 50, and even, there's so many doors that slam shut on you and stuff like that. Just everything kind of snowballs and keeps building and building, and you're like, It's
and it's hard when you're like in 4 feet of snow and like
was it Kirsten? She'd come down there and she's like, kind of looked at her. She's in a wheelchair and she's like, what the hell is going on? And it just I think it didn't sit right with her. And
every day it was a visit from her, and it was like you could see almost some light in the tunnel, like of goodness. That was a blessing for us. Like, it just opened the door for us.
I don't know. So she goes, do you guys want a hotel? Yep.
Did I hear that right?
Really? Okay, we're packing right now.
Someone punking me tonight. Okay. Yeah. I didn't even think that this was possible. Like, because a lot of doors were slammed in our faces. Like, and sometimes you just want to give up, like, because you get tired of, like, no.
And just finally being able to sleep and knowing that you're okay, that you don't have to worry about someone like that's scratching at your tent.
Then I knew at this point that there was gonna be something good to come out of this, like, and it was to get our apartment, whatever. Like, oh, it was amazing. It was like, walked in, saw all the furniture, all the dishes, everything, tea towels, toothpaste. It was like,
body wash, and
women were involved in this takeover here. I could tell. It was like,
it was just nice because
it was like a little extra love,
because we had lost absolutely everything we own.
When you don't have your home, you're displaced. You're not complete, and now we are, like, complete, like, in so many ways, like heart and like everything, like mind wise, and now it's like, oh, we can breathe and just start our life, like, almost like it's like starting over, really. And there's this hope, like, before there really wasn't, like, you couldn't make your goals, like, they just were unreachable. Now they are reachable, and can't even tell you guys how much I appreciate you guys
absolutely
doing this for us. Like, it's amazing, really.
Yeah.
There should be a lot more of you guys out there like that. Yeah. Really.